Okay, we're going to YouTube. Just a second. Yay, done. So hello, YouTube. So just to quickly introduce TNT. So TNT is a free project for us to practice a foreign language. It's available not only in English, but also in Italian, French, Spanish. It is a safe space for us to practice, so please be respectful and let everyone talk equally. If you think someone is being disrespectful, you can just tell me, send me a message. I'm going to separate you in small rooms. Is there anyone who is here for the first time?
Me.
Livia.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, Livia.
Hi, guys.
Welcome.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to try and keep you here in the main room. So yeah, guys, and now I'm going to, first of all, I need to send you the questions. So we usually have 10 questions, okay, for us to debate. If you can't understand something, you can just ask me to explain it or okay, so 10 questions are there. I also wrote 2 definitions here for 2 words that I think are a bit challenging. Okay, so I just put it on the chat, in chat. Okay, so now it's the tough part because I have to split you into small rooms, this one. Once you get into your small room, pick a leader and introduce yourself, and then you can start discussing, okay?
Julia,
Yay.
how can I pick one?
Sorry, Igor?
Hello?
Hello.
Hello? How can I pick one room? You can redirect me.
Sorry, no, actually I assign you, so you are in the main room right now.
Oh, okay.
Are you
I have
okay
a change. I have to change or not?
No, you don't need to. You can just stay here because there's always the main room and then there are small rooms, but you are in the main room, okay?
Okay, thank you.
So guys, let's start discussing this. So our first question is, do you think most people mind if the food they are buying is ultra processed or not? So we have 2 Livias here. So the one Livia, okay, just Livia. okay, it's for you.
I just try to speak English because I little.
Oh, do you understand the question?
Yes.
Okay.
I think the most people minding the food they're by ultra processed because it's very practical. It's very practical in the days actually. I know. I think.
But do you think they care that they are eating ultra processed food? Like they worry about it?
Yes, I think.
Oh, okay. Igor, what do you think?
I forgot the question. It's because my computer have a problem here. I think most people mind it. I think the most people don't concern yourself about this, but some people some people care about this and find cookie the real food, and this ultra processed food it's not the same flavor or the same tasty. And some people go to the best tasty of the food, and ultra processed food not I forgot to say this, but this kind of food, it's more artificial flavor, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And because of that, some people find some source of natural food, I think.
Mm-hmm. But do you think that the vast majority of people don't care that much?
The vast majority don't care, but
Mhm.
who cares? It's think about the flavor, not concerned about the health. Yeah.
Mhm. Okay. So Talita, what do you think?
I don't know if the most people mind about that, but I believe that most of them are aware, maybe more than 1 decade ago, for example. Nowadays, we have a lot of information about the diseases that unhealthy food can cause. So I'm not sure if people mind, but some people mind. I think that it's common to see people trying to buy something healthier, but I don't know if the majority, the most of the people is worried about that.
Mhm. But you think that they don't have the excuse of not knowing that they do have access to the
Yeah,
information.
exactly.
Livia Lima, what do you think?
Hey, do you guys can listen me?
Yes.
Okay. Um, well, I think now is starting to know about the foods process. So, for example, the vegans people are, like try to buy foods or almonds good and healthy. But I think most of the people didn't know. So yeah, for example, in the food that we buy, in there have the informations that we can see about the what have inside. And most of the people don't see this.
Oh, you think they don't read the labels?
Yeah.
It's not a common thing to do, to read the labels.
Yes.
Okay. So then my next question for you guys is, do you think eating healthy in Brazil is more expensive, costly than eating ultra processed food? Do you think it's more expensive eating healthy? What do you think, Igor?
I little disagree that perspective, because it's not more expensive, but more difficult, more tough to choose the right food and the balanced food, because we can't buy one ultra processed food freezing, and that food we got the proteins or the vitamins, but the chemicals that you don't know can
Affect your
sorry,
health.
I'm little confused today.
No,
And
that's okay, Igor. You mean like the chemicals that you don't know are in there can like affect your health or
yeah, but the question is, the point is, it's not more expensive. I don't think
it's not.
it
It's
is.
just harder for someone
Just
to
harder.
understand, yeah, and know exactly what to buy.
To some
Okay.
food, yes, but
Mhm.
not the majority of food.
Yeah. One thing that is mentioned on the video that I find interesting is that usually they're talking about America, but I do think this is true here too, that you can get more calories in ultra processed food for less money than in fresh produce like vegetables and fruits. So like the calorie price when you buy ultra processed is cheaper, but then there's the cost for your health too, right? There are other costs that come.
Yeah, because it's not just the calories. You
Mhm.
need some large
Vitamins.
range of the nutrients,
Mhm.
and it's not so the calories of the sugar, but the complex of the type of sugar, because you got one simple sugar or one sugar that's structurally complex,
Mhm.
and your body can digest this in more time,
Mhm.
and more advantages,
Mhm. It's more
get more
advantageous.
advantages to the body,
Mhm.
digest this type of sugar, the complex sugar, not the simple sugar that you get in processed food.
Interesting. You study chemistry, right?
Yeah,
Is that
yeah.
yeah.
Biochemistry.
Real cool. Talita, what do you think?
Um, I don't know. I don't believe that eating healthier is much more expensive. I think that is maybe the same price. And I remember some prices of very processed food, like for example, potato chip sacks or this kind of drinks that we buy in boxes. They are very expensive. So
Mm-hmm.
it's much more healthier and cheaper to buy, for example, potatoes.
Real
Potatoes,
potatoes.
yes, yeah, raw
And do
potatoes,
yourself.
and
Mm-hmm.
exactly, or fruit to prepare juices, for example. Uh, Maybe sometimes, depending on the season, we know that some fruits and vegetables sometimes are a little more expensive, but we always have some that are more expensive and some that are cheaper. So we have to try to vary and buy those that are cheaper in that season. So I don't think so, because when I see I try to I try to have a balanced diet, and sometimes when I see the price of some industrialized food, it helps me a lot, because they are so expensive that okay, let me uh,
I'm
let me
gonna
buy
try
some
to,
fruits.
yeah,
Yeah,
to buy something else,
try
work
this.
my way around it. Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
I think you're right. So Livia wearing glasses. Are you there? What do you
Yes.
think?
Mm, yeah, I agree with
Oh,
both.
wait, that was
Uh,
actually the other Livia. Sorry,
oh,
Livia.
sorry. I'm
Because
sorry.
there are two Livias, guys. I left
It's
two
very
Livias at the
difficult
same
to
room.
Livias.
Yeah, let's do it. I call you Lee, and the other one, Livia, okay?
Okay. I think depends because fast food can more cheap sometimes. In more practice today, I is fasting in today. I think that people think that it's the practice is very cheap and the in Brazil is same.
I think you brought an interesting point that the time is also something we need to consider, the time it takes for you to make something, because if it takes you a lot of time to make something, it can be more expensive in a sense, because the time and the work you put into something also mean a cost. They are also a cost of some sort, right?
Yes.
So Livia Lima, now, what do you think?
Yeah, actually, I agree with you guys about it's not expensive. I mean, it depends. I think some foods can be expensive and another ones no. But I think, for example, we have the fast food, which is cheaper. So, I mean, we can choose the cheaper and fast way, So, but in general, I don't think it's expensive. I think it's just like you say, as you say. I think it's just about the time and before we prepare everything.
So this next question is about yourself. So it's a personal question, okay? So do you think about the food you're buying and watch yourself to buy more fresh foods? So do you think about it? Do you mind your diet? So Lee, do you remember that I took? So it's Livia who wears glasses. Then yes.
Wait 5 minutes because I need to port or so I don't know.
Okay, no, that's okay. We go to another person.
Sorry.
So either. What do you do? Do you mind it? Do you?
I don't understand the question. You can repeat?
Yes. So when you are doing the groceries, you're buying things.
Yeah.
Do you like read the labels and you worry about buying fresh foods, healthy foods? Do you mind it? Do you?
It depends. It depends. In weekend, I'm concerned about that. In weekend, yeah, because weekend it's a period when I go to the market and make the whole week
You
compras.
buy, yeah, the groceries. You do the groceries for the week.
Grocery. What I mean groceries?
Groceries is the compras, the supermercado.
Okay, yeah. When I go groceries, I don't.
When you do the groceries.
I don't know about this term, but in weekend I thinking about that, but in the middle week I just get some nuggets and cup noodles.
Oh, you buy the nuggets and cup noodles then during the week. Okay, sometimes like we all have to surrender and eat some nuggets.
But in general, I'm concerned about that.
Yeah.
I'm buy the fresh food and I'm a lot of cook.
You like cooking?
I like cooking. Yeah.
Nice. Talita, what about you? Do you worry about buying fresh food?
I believe that we generally you generally buy the same things monthly. So it's not something hard to do. But in my case, I generally buy the same things, but when I'm trying to buy something more, for example, like whole food, like brown bread or brown sugar, things I like this. Those teas that people like, I don't know, black tea. I don't know if it's the same name in English, black tea, green tea, a lot of teas that people like to consume. We have to search for more detailed information, because sometimes we are buying food that have a lot of sugar, for example, and we think it's something healthier. But common food, rice, beans, this kind of foods, it's I don't know, but it's normal. So I don't have difficulty, and I generally don't look for these details. Just when I'm trying to buy something that is not common. I don't know if I make me clear.
Yes, I get it. When you're buying like an industrially made product that is not so that you can't see everything that's in the package. Do you read the label? Do you
Yes, yeah, I read. I have to search for more information when I don't know the product yet.
So Olivia Lima, what about you?
Can you say me what do you mean about fresh foods?
Oh, so like vegetables, like fresh produce, actually, like vegetables and
Fruits.
Fresh meat.
fruits. Yeah.
Okay. They
Oops, you froze a little bit, Livia. To me. Oops. I think you can deactivate your camera and try again. Just.
all right.
Okay, try it.
Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah. So in my daily, I eat a lot of food, a lot of fruits. So since I'm a little kid, I eat a lot of fruits. So I think it's a good it's a good thing. But about read the labels, no. I'm so
Okay, so you usually don't have that habit of
yeah. I need
reading.
yeah. I need to start.
Okay. So I don't know if the other Olivia is around. Other Olivia, are you there? She's gonna need to leave. Okay, she has to leave. So bye, Olivia. So the next question is, what could be done to spread information and educate people about healthy eating habits? So what could be done, guys? Talita, what do you think?
Okay, this one is hard.
Yeah.
I believe that most the people are aware of maybe we don't have so detailed information, but in general, people are aware that when we eat a lot of junk food or processed food is something unhealthy. So maybe when we try to associate those kinds of food with diseases, maybe people will stop a little to think about that. For example, I don't know, like I can figure out some kind of infographic showing, for example, if you eat this quantity of sugar daily, we can have diabetes. If you consume this quantity of fat, you can whatever. So maybe when we try associate unhealthy food with disease, maybe we stop a little and try to have more healthier habits.
Yes. I think there are certain foods that don't depict exactly how healthy or unhealthy they are, because usually they are advertised as very healthy and nutritious in the package, right? It says like, oh, it has all these vitamins and all of whatever, but then there's like sugar addition. Like there are a lot of ingredients that you can't see, and they are there and they can be harmful, and it isn't that obvious. What do you think, Igor?
Yeah, I totally agree, because some kind of this type of food, it's I forgot the word to say that, imitar.
Imitate
Imitate the real preparing to that. Or one example, gnocchi. When you go to the market, you óleo escondidinho. You can find one package that simulate one real preparing and real food, and I agree with you when you say that the industry is addicted more conservantes, sugar, and more aligned to the question. I think the education, the information and education in general, but in my case, I'm start to learn more about this theme when I saw the shows related to the food, like a Master Chef, like and this type of shows in
TV
TV.
shows. Yeah,
TV shows.
You think that those shows had an impact on how you eat?
Yeah, in my case, yes.
That's interesting.
Because in that shows we learn something different that you can learn in your house or in your school, because that type of food you don't find in your current life in general.
And it also, like, they choose techniques to cook, and it makes you motivated to cook for yourself, maybe.
Yeah, the type of ingredients.
Livia, what do you think?
Can you repeat the question, please?
The question is, what could be done to spread information and educate people about healthy eating habits?
Well, I think this education starts in the school, but I think in the school the information is a little superficial. And I think it's superficial because the industry, can't get money. So if we all know the problems in the food, the addictions in the food, we will know by, so they will. But I think we start in the school, and in the family, also in the family. So if I have a kid, I need to learn. I need, no, learn, no, teach. I need to teach.
You need to teach. Mhm.
Yeah.
The family is
Yeah.
an important part of the education.
Yeah.
Mhm. So our next question, guys, is this one is a little complex. Okay. So in your perception, are there significant government projects in place to encourage people to buy more fresh produce and less ultra-processed foods? So do you think that the government is working and putting projects in place to make people eat healthy food? So what do you think, Talita?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Um, let me see the question again. Just 1 second.
It's your perception, okay? So it doesn't mean you need to know exactly what is being put in place. It's just in
Mhm.
your perception, do you think there are projects or incentives for people to eat healthy coming from the government?
I don't remember something so specific.
Mm.
I don't know.
Nothing has
No.
got to you directly.
Yeah.
Okay, what do you think, Igor?
Far from this. The politics and the government it's don't focus on that question, because the produce of elements and the element industries, it's more concerned about the exportation, you know,
Mm-hmm.
and we produce a lot of meat and a lot of soybean
Soybean.
to export.
Mm-hmm.
And with the money you get with this commercialization, we buy some ultra processed food and fill the markets with this line of products.
Mm-hmm. So there.
That's my perception, but I know that the little projects concerned about this familiar growth and inse- and but it's in
Scale.
a small perspective,
Mm-hmm.
I think.
Yeah, the larger part of the politics is
Yeah,
just minding about this production in large scale to
scale to
export.
exportation to
Mm-hmm.
export. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Lima, what do you think?
I don't think so. They do projects about this or us know about the food and about the food process.
Mm-hmm.
I think have some organizations who have projects that speak about this, but I don't think it comes of the government.
Mm-hmm. So our next question is, should government subsidize small local producers to try and decrease the price of fresh produce in markets? So this one is a bit challenging as well, guys. So I put a definition for subsidize here. So to give money to a person or an organization in order to pay part of the cost of something that they make. Okay. So it's basically making it cheaper for the consumer, right? So should government subsidize like small producers, local producers? Igor was talking about family, right? Producers. So should government pay these people so they can make or produce cheaper products to be sold in markets? Igor, what do you think?
Well, I think that before before it's the past. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Before the politics, before the development of this politics, we can concern about the hungry of the people, not thinking in the price of the food, but in the solution of the problem of hungry in Brazil.
Of hunger.
You know, politics in that way, in that moment of the country, I think that's no advance, not significant advance, but politics in name of the extermination of hungry in the population, it's more effective. I don't.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. You can talk a
Yeah, but
little more
don't you
about that.
think that a part of solving the hunger problem is making food cheaper and accessible to people for them to buy?
No, because the people that pass through this problem cannot buy anything.
Mm-hmm. So Talita, what do you think? Should government subsidize small local producers?
I don't think so, because I believe that there's nothing that the government gives you that it doesn't takes from you first, you know? So when we are receiving something from the government, it's because we pay it before. So when we ask for more subsidies, we are asking at the same time that the government, I forgot the word, cobrar, oh my goodness.
Charge,
Yeah, thank you. We are asking at the same time that the government charge us more. So I
Okay.
don't believe that it's a solution, and I don't know. It would be good if people could eat more healthier, and maybe it's a solution. Try to, I don't know. I don't know. It's a hard question, but about subsidizing, I don't believe that it's a solution.
Okay. Livia Lima, what do you think?
Yeah, I agree totally with Talita. Yeah, that's my words.
Okay. I agree with everything. Okay. So now it's also about government policies, guys, because it was mentioned on the video. I wanted us to discuss these because these were discussed as possible solutions. So should government increase taxes? Okay, taxation, you guys know what it means? Okay, so should government increase taxes over ultra processed foods to discourage people to buy them? So should government like charge taxes on those potato chips, those industrialized foods? Should they, Igor?
No, I don't know. Maybe this strategy is interesting to some people, but yeah, maybe it works. Maybe works to do this, but not just this. I think that government can do more to that subject and this team. Not just put more taxes to the ultra processed food, but desenrolando, enfim, but also concerned about the price of the other type of foods, not just thinking in the ultra processed food.
Mm-hmm. So Livia is asking me to send the question. Just one moment, Livia. So the question is, should government increase taxes over ultra-processed foods to discourage people to buy them? What do you think, Livia?
Can you explain about increase taxes?
So tax, do you know what tax is?
Yeah, I mean,
It's that amount of money the government
Yeah.
requires you to pay. There is
yeah.
income tax, there are all sorts of taxes, impostos, okay? Increase,
Okay.
okay, so aumentar. So should government increase taxes over ultra-processed foods?
No, actually. I mean, I don't think so. I mean, about what Igor says about the people who don't have money to buy food and that things, I don't think so. They need increase tax. No, but I mean, we can put two sides, and the people choose what they will buy. No, so.
Yes, you think that people should have the choice. It shouldn't be a matter of encouraging or discouraging them through the price.
Yeah.
Okay, good. So I'm going to bring the people back here, guys, for us to finish this discussion.
Okay.
They have 60 seconds to leave the breakout rooms and come back.
That discussion is very tough to do, right? Because it involves politics, involves personal perceptions about the subject.
Inequality
but
as
it's
well.
nice talk to this. Sorry?
It's also about inequality, because if you make a product more expensive, you're making it for everyone, and
Yeah.
there are multiple perspectives about it.
Yeah. And it's not one unique solution.
For sure. Hello, everyone. I'm bringing you back. Hope you had time to finish in the small rooms, the breakout rooms. So, the leaders, do you want to tell me how the discussion was? What were you talking about? Hello, guys. Who was the lead? Hello.
In our class, I think there is no leader in our room.
Oh.
Yeah, it was a kind of democracy.
Okay. So, but what were you discussing? Did you like the discussion?
Oh yeah, it was great. In the beginning we are a little bit shy, but I think it's normal. We are all learning, and it was a great discussion. We each time someone read a question, and it was flowing.
Okay. So who else wants to share their views on this experience and also on the questions and the subject?
Hi, we had a great conversation, me, Andrew, Danielle, and Juson, and one of these participants was a nutritionist, and that added very nice and great information. Daniela is a nutritionist.
Hey, Daniela, that's so cool.
Yeah, I love this topic. So was very easy to talk.
Very nice. Do you want to add something to the discussion to us, like some information or?
Yes, I was telling the guys that we have the food guideline, the Brazilian food guideline that
Oh yes.
yeah,
Mhm.
that brings this definition about the level of processed food. And it's very accessible information that people can read and easily understand.
But at the very same time, I don't think that is that many people know about this. I know about the guide because I have a friend, a very close friend who is also a nutritionist. But otherwise, I wouldn't know about it. What do you guys think? Did you guys know about the guide that the government issues?
No.
No, yeah, I don't think it's very well known by everyone. But it's a very interesting document, and as Daniela said, there are definitions in there about what is processed food or ultra processed food. So guys, I want to thank you for joining today. I hope it was a good discussion for everyone. And that will be it for today. Okay, give us your feedback, follow us on Instagram and YouTube, and thank you very much for joining.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank
you,
you.
guys.
Julia.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Have a great day.
Yeah.